What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be going over the Pokemon Center. Yes, I was meant to talk about this earlier this week. We were going to be talking about the Monday and Tuesday Pokemon Center because there were some interesting things and kind of some similarities that happened in both of them. But before we get into that video, you're going to want to make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below because we hit 10,000 subscribers earlier this week. Thank y'all so much. That absolutely means the world to me. Like, generally, it's insane to even think about. Crazy even wrapping my head around it. And yeah, we're already at 10,247. Crazy to see that. But in this video, we're going to start the giveaway. We will be running this for about a week or so now until December 5th. I'm pretty sure it's going to be this next Friday. December 5th, yeah. December 5th, we will be announcing all the winners, everything like that. I want to make sure everybody receives these before Christmas. So, we're going to be giving away not one, not two, not three, not four. I have another one down there somewhere. It kind of fell. We're gonna be giving away 5 151 booster bundles. Yes, 5 individual winners. I wanted to kind of spread this out a little bit, make sure there was multiple people that win. I don't like being just one big winner. I was thinking of kind of what should I do, like one big winner or like multiple winners. I kind of like multiple people getting a chance because it kind of spreads it out a little bit. You know what I mean, like that. Just don't like one big giveaway. That's just me personally. So hope y'all enjoyed that. Like I said, we'll be running this for the next week or so. Choose the winners next Friday, and yeah, see what happens. But just all you gotta do is just make sure you like the video, comment down below, make sure you subscribe to the channel. See what happens. All right, that's it. Thank y'all so much for 10K. Whenever we get more and more up there, we will definitely start to do more giveaways. I definitely want to kind of focus on more of that. Maybe probably next year and stuff like that. No, we'll see. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I want to give back and everything like that. So that's the good thing about it. So we'll see what happens. But let's get into the main topic of this video. We're gonna be going over the Pokemon Center queue that happened Monday and Tuesday. If y'all don't know, which a lot of y'all do know because we were live for the stream. It was kind of crazy stream actually, honestly. But on Monday, the Ascended Heroes Pokemon Center ETB came up on the Pokemon Center, and I kind of want to walk y'all through how this kind of queue worked, how this drop worked, because it wasn't the best. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. So at first, this thing came up for about 20, or I'd say about 20, maybe about 25 minutes, maybe around there, maybe a little less, a little more. It felt like an extremely long period of time. It felt like an hour that this lasted for. But this supposedly came up on the Pokemon Center, and while it was up on the Pokemon Center, you couldn't find it. Even with direct links, trying to figure out different things. So you had to go to the link. We ended up figuring this out. And now you'll know this for next time when drop's going to happen, just to kind of see if it will work or not. It was the same exact thing that we had to do with the drop that happened on Tuesday, was the Ascended Heroes bundle. So these are the similarities that kind of happened between the two. But so whenever you got to the link, after they officially came up, you couldn't even find it on the main page for a while. Pokemon Center was kind of going crazy. I don't know. You know what I mean? Pokemon Center likes doing some weird things sometimes. But once you finally got to the direct link, all you had to do is just refresh the page, and it finally brought it up, which really sucked for a lot of people because they were waiting on the page so long because you got in so early. Some people got extremely in early before this, for this drop. It was really lucky, but they couldn't find it because it lasted so long not being on the page. So they were in there for like about 10 or 15 minutes or 20 minutes. And if you don't know, while you're on the Pokemon Center, if you don't move around at least a little bit, like every like couple minutes or so, even by going to different pages or something like that, like going to new releases and going back to other one, you're gonna get like an error 17 whenever you try to do some stuff. So that's kind of something you gotta watch out for now in the future whenever stuff happens. So that's one thing about this. And the other thing too, what is interesting about this drop is there's a couple of things. One, it's a limit of 2. A lot of people are assuming, was Pokemon Center gonna go back down to 1? Were they gonna go back down to 2, or stay at 2, or go up even more? I think they're trying to keep continuing to go back up to where the limit was before. The used to be limit was 4. I think we will get back there. Probably sometime in 2026. I think the Pokemon Company is going to start selling sealed cases on the Pokemon Center again. We haven't had that since Prismatic Evolution, so it's been about a year, literally a year almost since that kind of happened. So been a while. We've been kind of in this weird circumstance with the Pokemon Center and stuff like that. So that's with us knowing going forward. And the other thing that was kind of crazy and kind of weird about this Pokemon Center drop with these ETBs is once you first got into the Pokemon Center, you knew it. Well, the drop, we were kind of, the wait time, everything like that. The wait time for these came up to be like 10, 11, 12 hours at first. We were like, what the heck is this? Like, people were like, oh, this is going to drop Tuesday. Well, guess what? If we would have waited the actual timer, it would drop Tuesday. But after that, everybody's timers came back down pretty much. Everything was fine. And for the most part, I would say for the most part, it seemed like everybody kind of were able to get this for the most part. It did last about 2.5 hours. In my opinion, some people might say that's good, some people might say that's bad. I mean, it is, of course, not the best because once we go to the next product, it lasted way longer. But this product right here, being available for 2.5 hours and being a limit of 2, in my opinion, is a W, honestly. It really, really good to see that. Being limit of 2 now actually kind of helps a lot of people out. Before I was like, oh, limit of 2 is bad. Well, if you kind of think about it, I like a limit of 2 because it gives people the chance to either one, open one, keep one sealed, of course, or one, maybe open one or keep one sealed and sell the other one and buy some other products from this set. Do what you want to do there, but it kind of gives you that other opportunity to see. You get different angles to see what you want to work with. That's just my opinion on that. Tell you what you want to do and stuff like that, but see what happens. Also, another lot of people have been saying, hey, is this going to get restocked in the Pokemon Center? It's possible. There always is a possibility of this getting restocked. We'll have to see down the line, see what the Pokemon company does. As of right now, we don't really see anything showing that it will be. As we see in the description, it says we expect to ship this product early 2026, and you see we will not charge the card until pre-authorization, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't say anything about more pre-orders coming. Probably have to see that once this set actually drops, see how that goes, everything like that. But that's how the Pokemon Center ETB went. Let me know if y'all got the Pokemon Center ETB. I know this was a product that a lot of people were wanting, so see what happens. But now let's go into the booster bundles. The booster bundles, this was probably the best drop on the Pokemon Center I think we have ever had, besides Black Bolt and White Flare Pokemon Center ETBs. If y'all don't know what happened with Black Bolt, White Flare Pokemon Center ETBs, they're up on the Pokemon Center for about 6 hours, 5 hours. It was a very long time, I know that. And you were literally able to go right on the Pokemon Center and get the ETBs. Well, guess what? That same exact thing ended up happening with the Mega Evolution Ascended Heroes booster bundles. There was a limit of 4 as well too. So if you did not get these days, I just don't know. I just don't understand how you literally got the worst of luck. We literally got to a point with these Pokemon Center booster bundles where the queue is down to 1 minute. Literally, you could go into the queue if you've never been into the queue all day, and it would be at 1 minute, and you would go directly there and be able to get them. And you see, this is the one thing that was really weird to me about this drop with these bundles. A lot of people were like, oh yeah, it was amazing. Well, once we got down to that 1 minute, this is the kind of thing that kind of really, I guess, made my head kind of twist a little bit and be like, what's really going on here? So, well, if you don't know, once we got down to that 1 minute, it lasted probably about 15 minutes that it was down to that 1 minute mark where people were able to get it just easily. Well, once that happened, it seemed like the Pokemon company either one just kind of shut off supply or they just kind of sold out. I think what it honestly happened here is the Pokemon company was like, okay, we've gotten down to 1 minute. People are able to literally just come to the Pokemon Center and grab their products. I think we're going to let this last for a little bit and then kind of shut it off. So what does that mean? There's 2 things that can mean there. One, maybe down the line, maybe future drops, we will have more Ascended Heroes booster bundles come. It's a big what if there. It's a big what if. Also, is Pokemon Company trying to kind of twist things to be like, okay, now we can kind of control what we're going to do on the Pokemon Center, being like, okay, if a good amount of people get this and the queue gets down to lower, we'll just shut it off. You see what I'm saying? To make a little bit of scarcity with it, if that makes sense, because they could have probably possibly left this up there for a good while. Or a third thing here, which I believe personally, between the Pokemon Center ATBs and the booster bundles, is they set up between time periods. What am I saying by that? And a lot of people are assuming this. This is a big kind of what if that is out there right now, that the Pokemon Center is printing to demand. Well, what I am assuming, my personal self, this is just me, my thoughts, we'll see. Kind of heard it from some people, but I think what the Pokemon Company is doing is between a certain time period. Let's say, well, we'll just take, for example, sometimes and kind of just throw them on there and kind of show you my example. So between 12 p.m. EST and let's say 2:30 p.m. EST. Between that time period, Pokemon is like, order as much as you want, let as many people order, we're going to just flood the system, boom, 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 boom. We're not even going to have a number that we've printed yet. Okay, if that makes sense, you see what I'm saying, you see where I'm getting to. But after that time period, between that 2.5 hour mark, that means they're going to shut it off and whatever, you can't get anything after that. Do you see what I'm saying? And just print whatever kind of was ordered right there. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of my thought on here. And it kind of makes sense a little bit because of how the bundles went a little bit. But who knows? Like I said, it's just my theory with this and how they're doing it. Don't really know exactly what the Pokemon company is doing. But I would say with Mega Evolution, Ascended Heroes, booster bundles, limit of 4 a limit of 4, I thought these things were going to sell out so fast. I honestly did. I did not think these were going to last as long as they did. They lasted for about 3 hours. I'm pretty sure it's about 3 hours. 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Pretty sure it's 3 hours. I'm pretty sure. Let me know if down in the comments if you know that. Or, yeah, so that's just my thoughts on it. So it's really interesting to see that being a limit of 4. So it's kind of crazy. I'm glad though. I'm so glad because that means a lot of people are at least going to be able to get this product, be able to open this product. I would not be purchasing the Ascended Heroes booster bundles on the secondary market because there's going to be so many of them and some people that were able to get it. Limit is 4 is amazing. This is the product right here that you ripped like crazy. If you got both of these drops, which I know a lot of people did, especially if you join the stream. If you're not subscribed to the channel and have the notifications on, what are you doing? Because everybody that goes in these streams, they get pretty, I mean, we've had a good high success rate. So I would say that, you know what I mean? I don't like to toot my own horn, but just being honest. But that's what I'm saying here. I mean, whoever did get both of these, I would personally keep both of these sealed. I'd keep both the ETB sealed, and you could rip the bundles. Or what I would highly suggest you to do as well too, if you want to, is maybe keep one Pokemon Center ETB, maybe sell the other, buy some other products plus these booster bundles. Then you have a good amount of products to rip, and you'll have one Pokemon Center ETB for the sealed collection. That's just my opinion on it. Do whatever you like to do. I know people have their different thoughts of just buying and selling stuff right now. You know what I mean? But hey, you got to go with the times we're in right now, and that's what you got to do. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion on it. But I just kind of want to go over this queue because the queue has really been upgraded. The queue has really gotten amazing. These drops went absolutely amazing. So hey, that's just maybe how we're kind of looking forward to. I guess I would say this is a really good sign moving into 2026 because it seems like we're getting around that time. Around a year ago, if y'all don't know, we've been in that kind of time right now where Pokemon's been booming for about a year now. So this is about the time that Pokemon Company finally ramps up product, finally ramps up production, and it makes so much sense because with Ascended Heroes being a kind of staggered release, being all these products showing out, it makes sense because of how much products they're going to print, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying here? And while they're going to have this product kind of spread out with this release and stuff like that, they can work on other sets as well too. So it gives them a good amount of time frame to not have to rush to put all this one product out and they keep getting behind. We already know how Phantasmal Flames Pokemon Center ETBs were going in their products. They were behind like crazy. Literally, we didn't get these products before like a week and a half before the set actually came out. It was insane to see. So we'll have to see what happens here. Just kind of want to go over this. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Appreciate if you like the video. Make sure you enter the giveaway down in the comments below. Like I said, we'll run this for about a week. Multiple videos, get multiple entries, this, that, and the other. So we'll see what happens. Congratulations. Wish you the best of luck. Like again, thank y'all for 10K. On the 15, on the 20. We are going on an insane run. Let's go. Appreciate it. See you on the next one. Peace.